nullify the attack there that was building. Shepard, nicely floated ball. Ball headed by Sargent. Here comes Matthias. Shepard. Attempted clearance there, not successful. Ball still building. Left hand side, another strong tackle there. This time by Sargent. Andrews is thrown off his feet with the follow through. So Nigel Marshall awards a free kick to Frederick Smith. The sideline staff getting a bit animated. Attempted shot there and goal by Shepard. It's way off target. But Frederick Smith seemed rattled by the second half approach of Dighton Griffith. They haven't been able to string any passes together or create any talent pressure on the Christchurch based team. So after marshalling the game for most of the first half and having the initial lead, then subsequently losing it, Frederick Smith has struggled to get back into the game. As you see, Mario Narcisse exiting the game for looks like Tristan King. Well, actually it is Adim Mears. King is waiting on the sideline still to make an introduction. Ball kicked long by Mears. Well controlled there. Looking for Tristan Peters. Matthias showing some courage there to put his head by the bootlaces of the Frederick Smith player. And luckily there was no contact. Could have been pretty ugly there. As yet again Mears stands over a free kick. This time he leaves it for Benskin, who floats it into the box, looking for Brooks at the back post. Ball play across the face. The goal cleared by Smith. Here comes the other Smith, Kemar Smith. Ball taken away, however, by number 13 of Dighton Griffith. Jeremy Hurdle. Benskin. Look like a push in the back there from the Dighton Griffith player. So Frederick Smith has a free kick. 57 minutes gone. Some 22 in the second half. Another 13 minutes of regular time to go plus stoppages. Strong presence there by Benskin. Comes Shepard in the middle of defense. Chance here for Griffith. One-on-one with the keeper. Chance to make it 2-1. And there's a goal in the 58th minute. Azan Griffith gives Frederick Smith the lead for the second time in this game. Beautiful ball played over the top and calmly finished with the finesse of Azan Griffith. Frederick Smith 2, Dighton Griffith 1. So, ball played long. Ball defended there by defender. Ball over the top by Andrews. Looking for Griffith again, who's made a number of talent runs on the outside left position. Ball played over the top by Tyrese Haynes, looking for Brooks. Well defended by Topping, who's gone back into a more defensive role. Foul there on Jeremy Hurdle. So we've had Christian Charles opening the scoring for Frederick Smith in the 29th minute. to Sean Mears equalizing in the 40th for Dayton Griffith. And now we've had Azan Griffith taking the lead again for Frederick Smith in the 57th minute. So another free kick here, another stoppage. So they resume with Cristiano Gibbons. Mears strongly tackled there by Janash Janai. Griffith again dispossessed, this time by Tyrese Haynes. Strong battle there between attacker and defender. Ball taken away. Falls kindly to Andrews, who shifts his man beautifully. Smith strongly tackled there by, it looks like, Tyrese Crawford. So, game starting to get a bit feisty. You can understand there's a lot at stake here. Whoever goes forward would be contesting the final, as Bainskin about to take this throwing. Trying to find, looks like Crawford. Crawford manages to keep the ball in play. Looking for Brooks in the middle of the field. Very crucial tackle there by Topping. Here comes number 17. So desperately trying to clear the lines there. Not making great contact, but getting the job done was Rashawn Reed, and that goes out of play for a throwing. Some critical defending done there initially by Topping, who's had a fantastic game. Here comes Matthias trying to hit a beacon of a shot, misses, but he still fights in earnest. And this time, the free kick is awarded to John Andrews from Frederick Smith. So Frederick Smith, we're taking the lead. Compliments of Azan Griffith of all of a sudden starting to look like the threat they were in the first half. So another sub here being made. Looks like Matthias exiting the game for number 18. Looks like Decody Seeley and number 19, Tristan Kane, entering the game for Frederick Smith. Not sure who was replaced. Looks like Crawford. Well, defending there by Smith. Played wide, looking for Jeremy Hurdle. Good defending there by Keymar Smith, coming across the cover for his teammate and plays it out of play. So Dayton Griffith has a throwing. 63 minutes gone in the game. Some 28 minutes gone in this second half. There's Tyrese Benskin. About to resume the game with only one Dayton Griffith player back. Ball played into the box. Cleared away by Zinedine Shepard. Bainskin not able to keep this one in possession. So it was a throwing to Frederick Smith, who resumed the game. Comes Janash Janai. Ball taken away by Hurdle, but so at the moment it seems like Frederick Smith trying to manage the game by keeping possession. Ball played through to the unmarked number 10. Chance here to equalize, another goal in the 64th minute. The advancing striker scores to equalize for the second time in the game. It looks like Brooks. Frederick Smith playing very open at the back. One pass, dissecting the entire defense. And the beautiful finish there by Shamari Brooks evens the game up at 2 goals apiece. So really it's not over till it's over. Just about 5 minutes of regular time left. In a game that has produced some 4 goals, 2 in every half so far. Well, my correction, we went to break at 1-0 with Frederick Smith leading, and then Mears equalized in the 40th for Dighton Griffith. And Griffith, his strike in the 57th gave Frederick Smith the advantage for the second time in the game. And now Brooks, who's also had a terrific game, equalizing for the Christchurch-based team to even up the score at 2 goals apiece. We have some wayward spectators delaying the game as assistant referee Clifton Garnes retakes his position now on the sideline. So Frederick Smith, ball played far by Janachonai. Griffith trying to evade Sargent is unsuccessful. So Frederick Smith has a throw-in. But no doubt Dighton Griffith has had the better of the exchanges in the second half. They've shown a lot more shape and defensive understanding, and when they've had to attack, they've managed to take their chances. Ball being shielded by Shepard, falls kindly to Griffith. His first time cross, trying to find the player at the back post. Ball still alive here. Smith there with a chance to cross here, blocked by Mears. Counter attack here possible. Ball played forward, looking for Brooks again. Ball across the face of goal, chance to make it 3. Well taken by Bob and Boris. But for a moment there, the counter attack was definitely on. Just the heavy touch, not being able to set up the shot on goal. And cross comfortably collected by the keeper. Shot on goal here by Mears, who shot at almost every possible angle you could find today. Goes wide. But he too has contributed to the score, scoring the equalizer in the 40th for Dighton Griffith. So both teams there having a chance as the ball, there was a battle there between the two number 14s. The ball just missed by Benskin, but Keymar Smith wasn't anticipating the miss of Benskin, and he overran the ball. But game very open as we enter into the dying moments of this game. Second semifinal in the under 16 league. Mears. Sorry, that was Hurdle finding Mears. Very open again. Here comes Cristiano Gibbons trying to keep out the very strongly built number 18, Dakota Seeley. And he tamely plays the ball out for a throw-in. Recognizing the sizable difference in his attacker and probably seemed to be suffering from a bit of cramp. He does the safest thing in conceding the throw-in. Seems like a foul throw there by the DEIGHTON Griffith player. So Frederick Smith will take this throwing. Looks like Griffith dropping all the way back into a defensive position. Keeper Bob comes all the way to the sideline, probably in need of some kind of treatment. He hasn't looked 100% in his movement. So, nonetheless, a very courageous effort from him in goal so far. Another stoppage in play by referee Nigel Marshall, allowing the goalkeeper to put on his gloves. Throwing taken by Frederick Smith. Beautiful touch there. Finds Janash Janai with 2 for company. Evades his 2 defenders. Ball played through. Looking for John Andrews. Andrews with a chance to make it 3. Doesn't make sufficient contact on the shot. And Shepherd collects in goal. There was a shot for him for offside, but the ball ricocheted and fell to Andrews, who was behind defense, and therefore not offside because of the ricochet, as that ball goes out of play. So all of a sudden, Frederick Smith showing a lot of urgency, trying to win it late. Ball played forward, looking for Janash Janai, who turns. Goes past one. Another strong tackle there by Jonathan Dowden. Chance here. Ball cleared. Still alive there by Andrews, who holds it up looking for help. Andrews cross. Almost finds, looks like, Smith. Ball played over the top this time now, looking for Seeley. Ball sheeted by Zinedine Shepherd, who is pushed in the back by Seeley. And Shepherd stays down. Okay. So, bit of miscommunication there, as it seems that the goalkeeper collected the ball, rested it on the ground, thinking that the whistle was blown. So we're waiting to see what is going to be awarded here. DEIGHTON Griffith are appealing for a handball, but it seems like they're going to get only an indirect free kick. So DEIGHTON Griffith here now with a chance to win it in the final minute of the game. So let's see how they're going to deal with this pressure as the wall assembles. Every black shirt is back. Virtually 4 players on the line, standing behind the goalkeeper. As the Frederick Smith player is smartly trying to get an advantage. Chance on goal blocked. And there you have the final whistle. So a critical block there by John Andrews, keeping Frederick Smith alive, as Mears with a chance to win it in the last kick of the game. You're going to go to extra time with this, if they score 2 goals apiece. Frederick Smith 2, DEIGHTON Griffith 2. So I can tell you the opening goal was scored by Christian Charles of Frederick Smith in the 29th. Then to Sean Mears with a beautiful free kick equalizing in the 40th. Griffith taking the lead again for Frederick Smith in the 57th. And Shamari Brooks in the 63rd, equalizing for Dayton Griffith. So both teams getting some much needed refreshments. Players looking a bit jaded. But whoever wins this game will go forward to play against Queens College in the finals. After they would have won the first semi-final. Versus St. Leonard's boys. Some 4 goals to 0. If I can remember correctly, I think Ethan Squires would have scored 2. And Torrey Shepard. And the 4th goal would have been an own goal. So it seems that we're going to have penalties instead of extra time. So the game goes to the lottery of spot kicks. Frederick Smith would be familiar with advancing through that route. They would have won on penalties, I believe. I think it was against St. George Secondary, but look at the stats and give you a correct update. So they would have actually defeated Christchurch Foundation in the 4th quarterfinal via the penalty route. So chance here now to advance to the final due to the same fate. Never really like penalties because someone has to miss for the other team to win. And that's something that you are going to remember for your entire playing career. So it looks like Frederick Smith are going to take the first penalty. Looks like Zinedine Shepard. And it looks like a change in goal as well for Dayton Griffith. So Shepard, a chance to make it 1. So waiting on referee Nigel Marshall. Frederick Smith to take the first penalty. Zinedine Shepard makes it 1-0. So pressure now on to Sean Mears. Is it to Sean Mears or is it Jeremy Hurdle? From my vantage point, looks like number 10 to Sean Mears. So Mears to Sean Mears, and he misses. So Frederick Smith has the advantage, having scored the first penalty through Zinedine Shepherd. Hard luck there to the young man. Looks like Dominic Topping now stepping up. Dominic Topping, and he too misses. So pressure still on Dighton Griffith as they need to score. And it looks like Jeremy Hurdle stepping up to take this penalty. So 2 goals apiece at the end of regular time. Here comes Jeremy Hurdle. And he scores to bring Dighton Griffith back level. So after 4 penalties, we are at 1 goal apiece. So it looks like the goalkeeper is going to take this penalty for Frederick Smith. Frederick Smith scores to make it 2-1. I'm not sure of the player's name at the moment, but I can tell you the pressure is back on Dighton Griffith. So it looks like, is it Crawford? Looks like Thompson. Sorry, Tyrese Crawford. Tyrese Crawford. And he also scores. So we're back to 2. So looks like Griffith, who also would have scored in regular time, to take this penalty. Here comes Griffith. Makes it 3-2. So 3-2 by my count. Looks like Banskin to take this one for Dighton Griffith. So Tyrese Crawford with a score for Dighton. Can Tyrese Banskin do it now? Banskin hits the post and it goes in. So we're down to the final 2 kickers. All the pressure now on Frederick Smith as the scores are even. Looks like John Andrews, number 11. Score is locked at 3 goals apiece in this penalty shootout. Here comes John Andrews. And he's saved. And so Dighton Griffith just needs to score. And they're into the finals. And it looks like Sargent stepping up. And he scores. So Dighton Griffith will go forward to contest the under-16 finals versus Queens College, courtesy of a penalty shootout. Dighton Griffith winning 4-3 on penalties. Sargent scoring the decisive penalty. And after game and honors even at regular time, 2 goals apiece. Frederick Smith, who took the lead on 2 occasions, unfortunately are going back to St. James empty-handed.
Wendy has some Johnny Walker, drinking some fire water. Wendy has some Johnny Walker, drinking some fire water. With a punch in 3-0, Wendy has some Johnny Walker. Pick up our drinkers in at this place right now. I got all of that yellow wine while I'm drinking some fire water. Energy got me feeling so high.